Bring yourself to your comfortable position, whether you have a bolster or not, whether your feet are flat on the floor with the knees pointed up or out to the sides or long. Just make sure that you slide the buttock flesh down towards your heels and have something underneath your head so that your chin moves down towards your chest. And then roll your shoulders back and down to open up the front of the chest. Maybe even feel a little bit of a stretch across the pectoralis muscles in the front of your body. And then take a moment or two to scan your body. Feel the floor beneath you. Sense the pressure points on the body where it hits the floor, where it touches the floor. Notice the scent in the room. Notice the temperature of your room. Feel the air as it moves across your skin. Notice what you can hear, both in your room and outside of your room. Perhaps even notice the taste in your mouth. Become aware of all your senses, seeing even the light behind the eyelids. Bring your hands to rest at the center of your body. And again, notice how your hands are placed. Do the fingertips touch? Are they separate from one another? Are they interlaced? Feel the weight of your hands as they rest on your body. And just breathe, following the rise and fall of your breath, letting the hands move with the breath. And let's do the 5-part breathing. So we're just our 5-count breathing. So just begin with an exhalation and then inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pause, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And take 3 more breaths using that 5 count on the inhale and 5 count on the exhale. Now let your breath come back to its natural rhythm. You can release your arms to your sides. Bring your feet flat to the floor. And just gently rock your knees from side to side, just a couple inches one way and then the other. And then take your legs long. And bring your blocks right to the sides of your hips. And let your hands rest on the blocks. And then slide the left arm down, slide the block away, and leave your palm resting on the top of the block, and do the same on the right side. So your shoulders will move away from your ears. And then as you gently press your palms down into the blocks, feel the lift in your chest as the shoulder blades come together. And then release. And again, gently press the hands down and release. Press the palms down into the blocks, lift the chest, draw the shoulder blades together, and then release. And now slide your blocks up to about shoulder height and bring your elbows to the blocks with your palms facing forward. And then this is a little bit more of a subtle action in the shoulder blades and in the chest, but again, press the elbows down into the blocks and you'll feel the motion. And then release and press the elbows down. And release and press the elbows down. And release. And then just let your arms fall backwards with the backs of the hands towards the floor, but they don't have to be on the floor. And just feel the openness across the front of your chest. Maybe a little bit of a stretch underneath the arms and again across the pectoralis muscles. And then release your arms, let them come down onto the mat. Pause here for a moment. Bring a little integrity into your legs. Point the toes to the ceiling. And just take a breath or two. Reach your arms up and take them all the way behind you. Reach through your fingertips, gently press down through your heels, and then bring your arms down by your sides. Reach your arms up and take them all the way behind you. Press through your heels and out through the soles of your feet. Reach your fingertips away, and then exhale, bring your arms down. Reach your arms up to the ceiling with the backs of your hands facing you. Open and close your hands. Tuck your thumbs underneath your fingers, make a loose fist. Make circles with your wrists. And pause and go the other way. And flip your palms up to the ceiling. Point the fingers down and wave your hands up and down. Bring your palms to face one another. And then shrug your shoulders up and off your mat and place them down. Shrug your shoulders up and off and place them down. And shrug your shoulders up and off your mat and place them down. And then take the hands together, interlace your fingers, turn the palms up towards the ceiling. And bend your elbows, bring the backs of your hands to your chest, press your hands down towards your feet. Bring the backs of the hands to the chest and reach your arms up. Bring the backs of your hands to your chest and press the palms away. And then bring the backs of the hands to the chest and reach the arms up. Take your folded hands behind you, press the palms away, press down through your heels and out through the soles of your feet. Release the interlace of your fingers and wiggle them. And then hold on to opposite elbows. Let your arms rest either on your forehead or a pillow behind you. And once again, take a moment to feel the parts of the body that are touching the floor. Feel the stretch underneath your arms. And then walk your feet to the left corner of your mat. And draw your right arm next to the right ear, and then the arms go off to the left as you press through your heels for a nice deep stretch on the right side of your body. And then come back through the middle. Walk the legs over to the right corner of your mat. Bring the left arm to the left ear. Press through your heels and stretch the left side of the body. And then come back to the middle. Keep your arms folded and bring them up and let them hover just above your ribs. And now slide your arms to the left and take the gaze right. And then arms right and gaze left. Make a few circles with your arms to lubricate your shoulders. And reach your arms to the ceiling. Refold your arms and lower them down to hover above your ribs. Slide your arms to the right and gaze left. And then slide your arms left and gaze right. Make a few circles with your arms again in the other direction. Reach your arms to the ceiling. Take the arms all the way behind you. Stretch your body. Point your toes. Do a pelvic tilt. And then exhale your arms down by your sides. Take the feet about hip distance apart with your toes pointed to the ceiling. Scrunch and spread your toes. And then point and flex your feet. Make some circles with your ankles. And pause and then go the other way. Bring your big toes together and tap the big toes together to feel the outer thighs. And then windshield wipe your legs. Help lubricate your hips and warm up the back of the legs. And then slide your heels, tap the backs of the legs. Bend your knees and either sit straight up or roll to one side. Or no, you're on, yeah, go ahead, sit up. I always forget that not everybody has a bolster, so just sit forward. Take your legs out long. And bring your hands to your shins. And just pause here for a moment. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Just let the back of the legs stretch. Maybe feel a little stretch in your back. Bend your knees. And take the arms through the knees. Bring your fingertips to the floor around your back as you press the fingertips down. And then extend your legs, and once again, just bring your hands to your shins. Pause here for a moment. And then bend your knees. Reach through the knees. Press the fingertips down around your back. Extend your legs and hinge forward again. And then this time when you bend your knees, bring them a little closer together. We're going to reach to the outside of the knees this time and press the fingertips down around your back. And then extend the legs, tap your heels, cross your right leg and then your left. And just come forward, take a block. Take maybe 2 blocks, you might need a second one. And just come forward and bring your forehead to rest on your block wherever it happens to be. And then walk yourself up. You should have felt that mostly in your left hip, but probably in both hips. And then recross your ankles or recross the legs. And then when you're ready, hinge forward, bring the forehead onto the block again. And just notice where you feel it, where you feel the stretch. And then walk yourself up. Bring your feet flat to the floor and just rock your knees from side to side. And then we'll come back down onto the mat. So if you do have a bolster, bring it up to the top of your mat and then just put something underneath you. Excuse me. Put something underneath your head for a pillow. And come on back down. Bring your feet to the floor once you reach the mat. Slide the buttock flesh down towards your heels to lengthen your spine. Hold on to the edges of your mat or your blanket and draw the left arm down and then the right arm down. Press your feet into the floor. Press the lower back into the mat by doing a pelvic tilt. And release. Press your feet. Press the back into the mat. And release. And press your feet. Press the back into the mat. And release. Draw your knees into your chest and rock them in and out. And then keep the knees hugged in and rock from side to side. Bring your feet to the floor, extend the arms, extend the legs, and stretch the body. Do a pelvic tilt, point your toes. Bring your arms down by your sides, bend your knees, bring them into your ribs again, and rock in and out. Let your knees fall away. Cross the left ankle over the right, separate your knees, and make circles around the low back and sacrum. Pause and draw your thighs in and walk the knees in and out. And let the knees fall away, recross your ankles, and go in the opposite direction with your circles. And then bring the thighs in, rock them in and out. Keep them hugged in and rock side to side again. And then uncross your ankles, take your hands behind your knees, rock the thighs in and out. Take your legs up a little higher, rock the thighs in and out again. And then extend the legs up. Press through the balls of your feet. And then bring your thighs in. And straighten your legs. And bring the legs in. And straighten the legs. Bring the soles of your feet together. Hold on to your ankles. And let your elbows rest on the inner thighs. Bring your feet to the floor, arms to your sides. Press the feet down. Press the lower back into the mat. And release. Press your feet. Press the back into the mat. And release. And press your feet. Press the back into the mat. And release. And rock your knees from side to side. Take the feet about an inch away from your buttocks. Take the feet a little wider than hip distance and rock again from side to side. Maybe a little deeper this time. Get the side glutes. And then extend your legs and extend your arms. Point your toes. Do a pelvic tilt. Reach your arms away. And then exhale, bring the left thigh in close to your chest and rock it in and out. And then bring your left knee to your right shoulder. And left knee to the left shoulder. Make some circles with the left hip. And go the other way. Bring your thigh in towards your ribs. And then stretch the leg up. And take the leg as long as it will go for you. Press through the ball of your foot. And then bring the arch of the left foot to the right knee and take your knee over to the right. Come back up to the middle, extend your arms and your legs. Point your toes, do a pelvic tilt. And then exhale, bring the right thigh in close and rock it in and out. And then take the right knee over towards your left shoulder. And take the right knee to the right shoulder. Make some circles with your right hip. And then pause and go the other way. And then bring your knee in towards your chest. And extend the leg up as far as it will let you go. Press through the ball of your foot. Good. And then bring the arch of your right foot to the left knee. Bring the knee over to the left. Come back up to the middle, bring both feet to the floor. Press your feet into the floor, press the lower back into the mat. And release, press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release, and press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release. Take your left ankle over the right knee. Roll open the left hip with the left hand. And bring your knees to your chest and rock them in and out. Keep your knees hugged in, take them a couple inches over to the right. And then bring your right foot to the floor, cross the left leg all the way over. Bring your knees into your chest, soften your belly, and just rock a little bit. And then bring your shins parallel to the floor. Tuck your left foot either next to your ankle or under the right ankle. And then wrap your arms, right arm on top of left. You can either bring the palms together or hold on to opposite shoulders, or even bring the backs of the hands together, whatever works for you. And draw your navel in towards your spine. And breathe. Release your arms, release your legs, take your feet as wide as your mat, rock your knees from side to side. And then bring the feet back to parallel, take your right ankle over the left knee, roll open your right hip, bring your knees into your chest, rock them in and out. Keep the knees hugged in and take the knees over to the left. Come back to the middle, lower the left foot, cross the right leg all the way over. Bring your knees in, soften the belly as you rock in and out. And then bring your shins parallel to the floor. Bring your right foot either next to or tuck it under your left. And then wrap the left arm on top of the right. For reclined eagle, draw your navel in towards your spine. Release your arms, release your legs. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Rock your knees from side to side. And take the knees all the way over to the right. Come back up to the middle, take them all the way over to the left. Come back up to the middle, bring the knees into your chest, rock them in and out. And then hold on to the tops of the knees, make a couple of circles. And then go the other way. Bring your feet to the floor, extend your arms, extend your legs, point your toes, do a pelvic tilt. Feel those lower abdominals engage. And then exhale, bring your arms down by your sides. Bend your knees, roll to one side, and come on up. And once you come onto to a seated position, just close your eyes for a moment. Let your sitting bones be heavy. Draw your navel in slightly and reach the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Turn your head to the left. And then turn your head to the right. And then lower your chin to your chest. And roll the left ear to the left shoulder. Chin to chest. Right ear to right shoulder. Chin to chest. Left ear to left shoulder. Chin to chest. Right ear to right shoulder. Chin to chest. And then bring your chin parallel to the floor. Pause here for a moment. And then open your eyes and take your arms to your sides, reach them up. Turn the palms and exhale with a little resistance as you press down. Reach your arms up. Turn your palms and exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up. Interlace the fingers, press the palms up to the ceiling as you lower your arms around your back. And then reach up and inhale. Exhale and round your back. Inhale and reach up. Exhale and round your back. Inhale and lift up. Release the interlace, wiggle the fingers, turn your palms, exhale and release, roll your shoulders. And reverse. Inhale your shoulders up. Exhale with a ha. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Reach up with your left arm. Walk out to the right. Stretch from the fingertips all the way down to the sitting bones, and then round your ribs towards the floor. Inhale and open up your chest. And round the ribs. Inhale and open. And round your ribs. And this time come all the way back up. Reach up with your right arm. Walk out to the left. Good. Curl the ribs towards the floor. And then inhale, open up. Curl the ribs. Inhale and open. And curl your ribs. And then come all the way back up. Roll the shoulders again. and reverse. And then take your left arm to the outside of your right knee or to the top of the right knee. Take your right hand behind you, draw your navel in, soften the lower back, exhale and twist ribs, chest, and shoulders. And try and keep your chin in line with your sternum so that you don't overstretch the neck. And then come back to the middle and switch sides as you twist ribs, chest, and shoulders. Come back to the middle, bring your hands to your knees, round your back and lift your chest. Round your back and lift up and round your back and lift up. And then bring your feet to the floor, just rock the knees from side to side. And then extend your legs out. Slide your heels, tap the legs. And then once again, come forward. Press into your legs with your hands, lift up your chest. And then hold on behind your knees and take your legs out wide. Roll the thigh flesh down towards the floor to set the sitting bones and align your ankle, knee, and hip. And then just come forward wherever it's comfortable for you. Turn and walk over to your left leg, stretch through the right arm. And then walk back through the middle. Turn and walk over to your right leg, stretch through the left arm. Come back through the middle. Press your hands down into the floor, lift up your chest. Walk yourself up. Bring the soles of your feet together. And let your knees drop out. Maybe open the feet up like a book. And then bring the feet to the floor, rock the knees again. Extend your left leg and bring the right foot into the left thigh. Hinge yourself forward. Walk yourself up. Turn towards your bent knee. And turn towards your straight leg. Come back to the middle. Keep the right foot next to your left leg. Reach up with your right arm and bring the right arm to the inside of the right leg. Press one against the other and twist to the left. And then come back to the middle. Cross the right leg over the left. Reach up with your left arm. And when you reach, you're going to reach forward and then come across the right knee and bring your upper arm against the outside of your right knee. And then turn and twist. Good. And then come back, extend the legs, tap them. And now hold on behind your left knee and bring the left foot into the right thigh. Hinge forward. Walk yourself up. Turn towards your bent knee. And turn towards your straight leg. Come back to the middle. Bring the left foot right next to your right leg. Reach up with the left arm and bring it to the inside of the left knee. Press one against the other and twist to the right. Come back to the middle. Cross your left leg over the right. And then reach up with your right arm. Reach the right arm forward, sweep it across, and then bend your elbow as you press the arm against the knee, twist towards the left. Come back to the middle, extend your legs, slide your heels, tap them, and then just come forward. Press into your legs, lift up your chest. And then walk yourself up, come on up to hands and knees. As you press down through your palms, draw your navel up and in and round your back. And then lift your chest, round your back, and lift your chest and round your back. And lift your chest. Press the hips back and rest in extended child's pose. Walk yourself up to sit on your heels. Hold on to the back of your blanket or the back of your mat. Draw your shoulders back and down. Keep the navel tamed. So by that I mean keep it drawn in. Don't let your ribs pop forward and the belly to pop out. So roll the shoulders back and then pull the hands in opposite directions. And then release, reach up with your left arm and walk out to the right. And then come back. Oh, one thing I didn't say is you can sit on a block here if this is uncomfortable, or you can stand up on your knees. And then reach up with the left arm and walk out the other side. Come back to the center, take both arms up. Come forward, round your back, and lift your chest. And then take the right leg out behind you and rock your toes. So all 5 toes on the mat or floor. And then press your heel to the back wall to stretch that calf. And then bring that knee back and then take the left leg out, rock your toes. Press your heel to the wall. And then come back and round your back. And lift your chest. And if you have a blanket down on your mat, remove that. And then take your blocks to the top of your mat. And when you're ready, step your left foot forward. And have the blocks on either side of your left foot. Press your hands down into your blocks. Lift up your chest. And then slide your hips back. Straighten your left leg. And then inhale, come forward. Lift up your chest. Reach your arms up. Bring your hands to your blocks. Curl the toes on the on your right foot, not even mirroring. Curl the toes on your right foot. Come up to a high runner's lunge. And then from here, bring your hands to your thighs. Pause for a moment to get your balance. And then reach your arms up. Lift up through the lower ribs. So think about lifting up from here, from those ribs, lift up. And then bring your hands down to your blocks. Lower the back knee, flatten your foot. Step your left foot back. Step your right foot forward. Press into your blocks, lift your chest. Good. Slide your hips back, straighten your right leg. And then come forward. Press and lift up your chest. Reach your arms up. Bring your hands to your blocks. Curl the toes on the left foot. Come up to a high runner's lunge. And then slowly bring your hands to your thigh. Get your balance. And then reach your arms up. Lift up through your rib cage. And then bring your hands to your blocks. Step the back foot in and then step it all the way in. Come to forward fold with your hands on your blocks. Good. Bend and straighten your knees. And then bend your knees a lot. Bring your ribs to your thighs. Bring your hands down towards your feet or the floor. And then slowly begin to straighten your legs. Press your feet into the floor. Come all the way up. Reach your arms up. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale up halfway with a flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, and step your feet back for downward facing dog. Press through your palms, draw the navel up and in, and press your thighs to the wall behind you. And then glide forward to plank. Press back for downward dog. Look forward to your hands, walk or step your feet forward to forward fold. Good. Bend your knees, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, lower down. Bend your knees, plant your hands, step your feet back, downward dog. Glide forward to plank. Press back for downward dog. Look forward to your hands, walk or step your feet forward to forward fold. Bend your knees, inhale, come all the way up. And then bring your hands to your heart. Pause in Tadasana. Good. Come to stand in the middle of your mat. Take your legs wide. Turn your right toes out. Oops, right toes out. Turn your left toes in. One of these days I'm going to get it right. Soften your knee, turn your thighs, straighten your leg. Reach your arms out to a T. And then reach with the right arm, cut in with your right hip. So really bend into that right hip and bring your hand to your shin wherever you can and reach up. Good. Good. Press into your feet, reach up with the top arm, come back all the way up, reach back with your left arm, bend your right knee. Look out over your right fingertips for warrior two. Good. Lower your back hand, flip your palm, reach up for reverse warrior. Come back to warrior two. Reach back with your left arm, straighten your right leg. Bring your hands to your hips and turn your feet. Take your left toes out, turn your right toes in. Soften your knee, turn your thighs, straighten your leg. Reach your arms out to a T and relax your shoulders. Reach with your left arm, cut in with your left hip, and reach. Bring your hand to your shin. Or remember, you can always use a block. I forgot my blocks. And reach up. Good. Press into your feet. Reach up with the top arm. Reach back with your right arm. Extend your left knee over the left ankle. Look out over your fingertips. Lower your back hand to your thigh, flip your palm, reach up. And then come back to warrior two. Reach back with the right arm, straighten your front leg, bring your hands to your hips and turn your feet. Heel toe or hop or step your feet together. All right, take your belt. We're going to try something a little bit. We haven't really done this in a long, long time. But we're going to just try it because it might be a little bit of fun. I'd like everybody to stand either next to a wall or against a chair or a piece of furniture, because this is a balance pose, but because it's new, we haven't done it in a long time. I want you to make sure you are steady. If you're using the back of a chair, make sure your chair is on your mat so it doesn't slide. And now take your belt and bring the belt around the bottom of your right foot. And then hold on to the belt on the inside. I'm going to just switch so we get a little closer to you. No. All right, so I'm going to do my left foot. You guys do your right. But I want you to be able to see. So bring the belt to the inside of your foot and then hold on close to that foot, to the belt, okay? And then lift your leg up as high as you can bring it up. Good, good, good. And then straighten the leg. Excellent. Bring it back in. And then straighten it out again. Take it to the side. That's why you need a piece of furniture. And then come back in and lower down. Good, so I can see two people. Great job, nice job. And I'm sure the rest of you did a great job too. All right, so this time, take the belt into your other foot. Do it this way. Bring it to the inside of your, now you can always do this actually, you can even do this on a chair while you're sitting on a chair. Bring the belt to the inside of your leg and then lift the leg up and straighten your leg. Peggy, you're frozen. And then bring the leg back. There you go. And then one more time, take the leg out straight. And now bring it out to the side, and I'm going to let mine rest on the table. Okay, and then come back to the center and lower the leg down. Good, good. So someday we'll try it without the furniture. But for now, furniture is a good thing. All right. So come to stand in the center of your mat again. So that pose is called hand to big toe pose. So it's Hasta Padangustasana. So hand is Hasta, Pada is foot or toe, and I'll ask Mardula for the rest of it. Bring your feet to the center together. Bring your hands to your hips. Find your focal point, fix your gaze, press down into your left big toe and big toe mount, and then reach down for your foot, bring it either to your ankle or your calf or all the way up into your thigh. Keep lifted out of your left hip, and when you're ready, take your arms up. Retreat pose. Release your arms. Release the leg. Bring your hands to your hips. Find your focal point, fix the gaze. Press into your right big toe and big toe mount. And then bring your left foot either to your ankle or your calf or up into your thigh. And then reach your arms up when you're ready. Good. Release your arms, release the leg. Take your feet a little wider than hip distance and just roll your hips. And then go the other way. And then come on to the top of your mat. Reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Step your feet back. Come on down onto your knees. Roll to one side. And then bring yourself down onto the mat. Hold on behind your knees as you roll down. Draw the knees in towards your chest and rock them in and out. Bring your feet to the floor. Bring your arms down by your sides. Press the forearms and your shoulders into the mat. Press your feet into the mat and then lift your hips up. And then slowly lower your hips down. Bring the knees into your chest and rock them in and out. Bring your feet to the floor. Arms down by your sides. Press the arms and your shoulders into the mat. Press the feet down, float your thighs up. And then just dip your hips and press and lift. Lower the hips and lift. And lower your hips and lift up. And pause here for a moment. And then lower down. Extend your legs. Extend your arms. Stretch through your arms. Point your toes. Do a pelvic tilt. And then exhale, bring your arms down by your sides and you can prepare for Shavasana. You bring yourself back onto your mat. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Begin to let each of the parts of the body relax. Once again, think about what's touching the mat, where you feel the pressure of the floor resting against your body. Notice how the body has changed since we began class. What feels a little more open? Notice if you're feeling any tightness, and if you are, is it in a different place than where it was before? This is called your full expression. Stretch long and longer still. Reach wide until the expanding space inside is filled with light. What began as willful practice now generates its own energy. Offer this, the radiance of you, back to the universe. The give and take of breath calls forth your full expression, birthing something new, something crucial, that no posture can contain. And now begin to bring some movement back into your bodies. Draw your knees in towards your chest and then roll to your right side. And then gently bring yourself up to come and sit in Sukhasana or any comfortable position. Bring your hands to the center of your chest and lower your head, reminding us to surrender the busy thinking mind to the wisdom and intuition that resides in the heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way home. Namaste.